Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are those nerdy guys. I am one of your hosts, Bones. With me, of course, is Logan. Yeah, and today we'll be doing our live reaction to the Summer Game Fest.
I have no idea what to expect from this.
I don't either, but I assume we will get a lot of surprises from
Hopefully,
what Jeff has said.
I didn't watch it last year. I think it's only the second year it's been on, so.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. Didn't watch it last year.
Yeah, cool. Right, let's go!
I told you we'd start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up, because we've got a big show for you, filled with new game announcements, world premieres, updates on the games you play every day, some surprises, and special guests, including Jeff Goldblum, Giancarlo Esposito, and performances by Weezer, Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony Orchestra. Yes, that's really a thing. Now, like a great video game, there may be some twists along the way today, and just wait until you see what we have planned for the end game. That is all I'm allowed to tell you right now. This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend of news and updates for fans, including live-streamed events from publishers like Xbox and Bethesda, Square Enix, Ubisoft, and more. You can head right now to summergamefest.com to track all the events, and believe me, there is a lot of great stuff coming your way. But today, we kick things off with a big 90-minute cross-industry showcase meant to put platforms and rivalries aside.
90
minutes?
We
will have updates and news for you, no matter if you play on Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. The biggest games in the world will be here, and some of the smallest ones too, made by emerging voices and developers from around the world who represent what's next. Thank you so much for tuning in and kicking off Video Game Summer.
I hope we see some Baldur's Gate 3.
With a brand new game announcement. You're
This
about
is a good
to
opportunity
see
for them to
the
show it
world
off.
premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox and 2K.
Oh, they got their new one.
There we go.
Did this leak?
I don't know, did it?
I swear I heard something about it. That doesn't matter.
Fate. It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave. It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide.
Similar art style. Borderlands.
You can
Yeah, it seems like they're staying with us.
make your own.
Logic?
Battle of course. Handsome Jack's faithful companion. Wonderland.
Roll for initiative, suckers!
Oh, so it's a Borderlands spin-off.
So it seems. That's probably why they stuck with the art style.
Yeah, of course, because Tiny Tina's obviously from the
I don't know what it
Borderlands
is,
series.
but I could never get into Borderlands.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is official, and joining us now is Tiny Tina herself, Ashley Burch.
That's cool,
Ash,
though.
how you
What's
doing?
up, baby? How you doing?
Great to have you here. So I think the big question everyone's going to have is, what is Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question.
Yes.
It's a high fantasy take on a looter shooter, as you saw, and if you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll probably recognize some fantasy elements inspired by Assault on Dragon Keep, which was the Borderlands 2 DLC that was beloved by the devs, and so this kind of inspired Wonderlands.
Now, I think the elephant in the room is this a Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate?
So it actually isn't. It's its own standalone game. And people that love Borderlands are gonna find lots of elements to love about Wonderlands, but it's its own thing. Tiny Tina's got her own thing going on now. So it's got its own mechanics. There's spell casting. You can customize your character this time, which is super exciting. And yeah, so if you love Borderlands, you're gonna find stuff to love in this. And if you've never played a Borderlands game, this is a great place to start.
Okay, well, Tiny Tina gets her own game, which is fantastic.
Yes.
What is her role? Why does she get her own game?
So she is your bunker master. She is kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants. And she's just taking your cast of characters, which is an amazing cast, through this wacky world. And she's taking you on an adventure to defeat the Dragon Lord.
And,
who is that? I don't know. You'll have to play.
And I wonder who plays the Dragon Lord, because you've got quite the voice cast, including you in this, which is awesome. So feels like such a big experience. So this was a bit of a tease, announcing it's out there. When will we find out more about this game?
Hopefully this summer. And you can find out a lot more at playwonderlands.com if you'd like.
Okay.
But yeah, just stay tuned for updates.
All right, coming early 2022. So
yes.
Look forward to next year. Ash, thank you so much for joining us in person.
Thanks for having me.
I really appreciate it. And we'll see more later this summer on that game. All right, well, now it is time for another brand new game announcement. This one you probably are not expecting. A classic 90s franchise is coming back to life as a grid-based tactical strategy title for Steam on PC. This is an insanely fun trailer. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Not quite the same as Xbox when they're like that world premiere.
Xbox exclusive. I'm getting anime vibes.
I like that art style, yeah.
Okay. The scream's like a Switch game.
I feel like that could be a TV show. I like that animation.
I'm getting Cowboy Bebop vibes from this. Just that sort of style. You ever seen Cowboy Bebop?
I've seen like a few clips of that on it, yeah. And like it does look familiar.
The Netflix are doing live action and it's come out this year. I hope it's good. Okay, that was a cool trailer.
Metal Slug Tactics. Yeah, that was a pretty good trailer, to be fair.
Okay, we have another big announcement for you from a surprise guest, but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry, we chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
I was going to say Hideo Kojima.
Well, they're like
Mr.
friends pretty
Kojima,
much.
it is
They're
so
best mates, that's
good
why.
to see you. Thank you for joining us from Tokyo. First of all, I just want to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things right now over there in Japan?
東京ではですね、また非常事態宣言っていうのが出てて、ちょっとコロナの、患者数が増えつつあると。で、ワクチンをそろそろ打ち出そうとしてる、そういう感じですね。
Well, we certainly hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon. Let me ask you, as a creator, how has this past year impacted you?
今までのものづくりっていうのは、今自分がいる世界を見て、で、地続きで5年後、10年後、20年後どうなるかっていうのを考えながら、そこにエンターテインメントを加えていって、作ってたのが、結構その10年後、20年後に当たってたりっていうのはあったんですけど、今回の DS に関してはもう発売直後になったので、ちょっとかなりものの考え方が変わったというか、ものづくりのスタンスがちょっと変わったというか、いろいろ考えました。今後のものづくり。やっぱりエンターテインメントである以上、楽しんでもらって、そのプレイヤーのためになるものを作りたいっていうんですけど、こんなにも早く時代が追いついてくると、ちょっとなんていうんでしょうね、フィクションじゃなくなってしまうので。なんで今回のコロナの中で、
I mean, you mean a
この先
non-fiction
を
game?
どう作るかっていうのはいろいろ考えましたね。他のクリエイターも多分大きく考えていると思います。911の時と同じような感じだと思いますね。これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
Well, I know we are all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the themes or the ideas?
これ言えないですけど、今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその911の時もそうですけど、このコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが変わっていく、ものすごいスピードで変わっていくんで、そこでエンターテインメントが遅れを取ってしまうとダメなんで、それをどうするかという、その予測ですね。全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであればコロナ禍でも関係ないんでしょうけど、やっぱりこう、社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントっていうのを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっとこう紹介したいというのもあるので、今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているので、そこを間違えないように作るというか、そこはすごく神経質になってます今。
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I really do appreciate you making the time to stop by and just say hello to everyone. We miss you, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next.
Give us a tease.
Thank you.
Jeff, one more thing.
One more thing.
A tease, please. Oh, Death Stranding come to PS5. I see. Never played it, did you?
I did, yeah. Didn't finish it though. I actually quite like the story and a lot, but I just thought the gameplay. It's just it's a different game. It is absolutely beautiful. And the acting, or the voice acting, is just so good.
Hi, it's really well.
Storytelling is really
yeah.
good. I like his storytelling because it's so like it's just different from other games.
Like you know it's a Hideo Kojima game.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has like his own style of storytelling, which I really enjoy.
It stands out, yeah, without a doubt.
Let's look how cool that soldier looks.
That's a pretty cool design, to be fair.
Or is this a DLC?
Could be.
Well, I didn't finish the games. It's in the box like Metal Gear.
I think he's actually going to.
Fragile. Handled with love. He could make more noise when he's up there.
Thinking about it.
I think, look at the graphics, man. They're like so good. Do it. No, you won't.
What now?
I know what's on. Director's cut. This is like his full vision for the game. That's usually what director's cut means. So
No.
I like that. I love his like logo as well for his studio.
Oh, it's
It's so
amazing.
cool.
Yeah. PlayStation.
There you have it. Death Stranding
Oh, that's bright in the
director's
eyes.
cut finally confirmed. I hope I make it into the director's cut. I'm told the full reveal is just weeks away.
Makes me
Stay
cameo in the
tuned.
game.
All right,
I've
next.
seen that, yeah.
It's my honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a
Pretty sure so
legendary
does
actor
Conan
who
O'Brien.
dedicated a
Oh,
whole
yeah, so he
episode
does.
of his Disney Plus show
I
to
want a cameo.
exploring the world of gaming and has been in
Like,
games
who the
like
hell's
Call of
that?
Duty Black Ops 3. And we're thrilled to have him here at Summer Game Fest. Jeff Goldblum, how are you, my friend?
Thank you so much, Joffrey or Geoff. Sorry, I think it's
To be fair, I have
think
that
it's
problem
Jeff.
as well. I was like,
Hi,
is it
Jeff.
Jeff or is it Gio?
Thank you so much, sincerely, for having me here. I'm thrilled to be here. Hey, I was watching your show, and I was wondering if there might be some video game world premieres, as you say. And sure enough, yeah, there is.
He gets
There
it.
is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say that. Yes,
Jurassic World
you could
DLC.
say yes, I do. If you don't mind, I've got something here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a little bit of a teleprompter that they're putting up here, so I'm going to read something. I don't want to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So here's a dramatic reading of this game announcement. Ready? I'm going to make the game announcement right now. Hello. I'm here to welcome you to a very different world.
It's like he's staring into my
It's
heart.
going to elevate
So
you
what's left
to
in it?
new heights. It's going to submerge you to new depths. Maybe even challenge you to control chaos. Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos. It's a world so-called evolved. Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
Yes.
What have we got here?
There's a dinosaur.
We ignored all the warnings,
Okay, Jurassic Park, I suppose.
forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
It's that park creation game. It's not called Jurassic World something, right?
Oh, is it to do with that?
I think so.
We played with genetics like
I actually quite liked it.
like it was
Played
a
on PC.
toy.
I like these sort of games.
I'd rather be a dinosaur, you know?
We weren't careful. And now, here we are. This is a very different world.
Dad? Evolution.
Two.
He was Jurassic World something.
Now, today is just the start of Summer Game Fest. Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine will immediately follow the live show today, and there are more events coming all weekend and all month, including the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase on Sunday. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, I'm so excited
Right
for that
now,
one.
though, we're thrilled to announce the upcoming Western release of a spectacular 3D, massively multiplayer online role-playing game.
It's a South
Welcome
Korean
to
game.
the world of Lost Ark from Smilegate RPG and Amazon Games.
Amazon Games. I've always wanted to play this game.
Is this the one you're thinking of? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the one that's kind of like a Diablo sort of vibe to it.
Ark is now but a myth. A relic from the half-remembered Chain War.
Pretty sure it's the one I'm thinking of.
But now, our world has been torn once again. The demons have returned. With roaring destruction and waking nightmares.
Maybe it's got a Diablo sort of look to it. It's
Yeah.
definitely what I was thinking of. %. This is a Korean game.
Because of like how crazy the designs are.
No, it's that, and it's like Koreans make beautiful looking games. Because it's Korean, microtransactions is just so a joke. They always do that.
Like
Black Desert
heavy,
Online did
heavy.
it. Starts. They've rebooted Black Desert like twice. Because anytime that people go off it because it comes pay to win essentially.
Oh,
And then they reboot it. It's kind of even.
But it's just like rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because just keep making money. Black Desert Online is a very popular game. Oh my god. Holy shit. Steam.
That did look pretty cool.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be playing that one. That end was so cool.
Sometimes when you play a game, there's that one thing in your inventory which turned out to be far more useful than you first realized. That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies every month. This month, you can download Battlefield 4 and Batman the Telltale series completely free for PC, and there are special in-game benefits and perks in GTA Online, Valorant, Apex Legends, and more that you can unlock. It's awesome value, and
Bolding
honestly,
skins.
this
I would
kickoff show
love
would not have
if
been
Battlefield
possible
4
without the
became
Prime
popular again.
Gaming folks believing in my vision
It's okay,
for
we
a
got
new way to
Battlefield
bring you the
24
news
2
this
coming.
summer. So,
Yeah,
head
but
over
like,
to
until then.
games.amazon.com to check out all the perks and free games. Which
If Battlefield
change
4
every
was like
month.
popular right now,
You
I'd
get to
honestly
keep
be all
them
over it.
forever.
On Xbox. Because I think they've upped the frame rate on it. I'd rather play it on PC just because it's 1080p or 4K.
Yeah.
Xbox is still like 900p or something. Probably looks a bit rough compared to like Battlefield. Oh, Battlefield 4 is such a good game. Oh, I cannot wait for Battlefield 2042.
Oh, it's gonna be good, honey.
Watching they show the gameplay on Sunday and it looks fucking dreadful. Probably start
Chances
crying.
of that
Okay,
are
right
like
now
very
I'm honored
slim.
to be joined by Johanna Ferris, the new GM of Call of Duty. Johanna, it's so great to have you with us here on Kickoff Live. Everyone is
The
so
new
excited
GM.
about what Call of Duty's been doing with all these seasons,
old
and I
man.
know looks like next week,
Where
June
is he?
17th, Season 4.
Dead.
Yes, we're super excited. We're super honored to be here. So thank you first and foremost to that. It's just such an amazing time for Call of Duty. We're experiencing such transformational growth
Say that all the
and
time.
dynamism across the entire brand. You know,
We're
from
making so much
premium title
money.
releases to everything we
Basically
talk
is what
about
they're saying.
Look at my
today,
rings, they're so
with
shiny.
Warzone, with mobile, with esports. So it's just super
Mobile.
incredible. All
Have
the
you seen how
work
much
and
money
shout out
Call
to
of Duty
everybody in
Mobile
the Call of
makes?
Duty family
Oh, it's
who makes it
huge in
happen
South
every day.
America.
It's
Yeah, no,
unreal.
Season 3.
It's all, I don't
looks
think it's as
like,
popular
you know,
in Europe,
Rambo,
but see,
Die
like South
Hard
America,
now.
it's
Who
like
knows what's
bigger
in
there
store
than
for
it is
Season
like
4, but you
Anywhere
guys,
else.
you know,
like on
continually
Xbox and
update the game
PC
now
and
with
all
new
that,
stuff.
like Warzone.
Season 4 is coming next week. What can you? This is first info on it. So what can you tell the fans watching around the world?
Yeah, we're
Exciting
stoked.
news.
It's
Can we get it?
jam-packed with new
Warzone has
content
such good potential. They
across
just-
Cold War and Warzone. You know, you've
Balancing
got new
issues, man.
weapons, we've
Ever
got
since
new
the Cold War
maps, we've got
integration, it's just
badass
been
new operators.
Clusterfuck.
Doo-doo.
I'm super excited about the hijacked gulag. We've got expanded zombies content for everybody who loves that part of, you know, the gameplay experience.
We got a new
So
gun
we're
coming that's
thrilled,
going to
and
break
I'm
the
excited
game,
to
and everyone's
bring
going to
forward
use it.
Again.
And we'll sell it in the
I know,
marketplace, so
we've got,
everyone has to
the first
buy
look,
it, and then
world
eventually when
premiere
everyone
trailer
buys it,
of,
we're going to
Season
make
4,
it
so,
weak,
let's
and then we're going to have a
look at
new
that
gun
now.
that comes in the marketplace, and everyone will buy it, it'll be broken. Rinse, repeat! First rant.
There we go. I
Over.
knew that was coming sooner or later.
It's because it's a really fun game.
Yeah. But it's just,
It's just so unbalanced.
yeah, always a meta.
Let's be honest, Cold War connotation not as cool as the ones in Modern Warfare. Amsterdam.
Of course, they're bringing back an old Call of Duty map. Is Nuketown coming back?
Raptor 1, my team's about to be overrun.
I am death.
How much do you want to bet Zombies, when that releases, has another free week? Like a 3 week access. They've done it like the last 2 seasons, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that looks so fun. And
This
one
is what
week
people
away.
do. Buy
One
the
week
game.
away.
All right, well, let's move on to.
No one wants your
you
trash
first
game.
joined Activision to run Call of Duty esports, and we're going to talk a little bit now about what is the World Series of Warzone, which is going to start on June the 22nd. First of all, tell us, what is World Series of Warzone?
Yeah, we're super excited about it. It's really a new way for us to highlight competitive
she said
Call of
we're just
Duty. You know,
excited.
we've
It's a
got
new
great
way to
success
make
going
more
with Call of Duty
money.
League, and now we've got some of the biggest names in gaming battling it out in Verdansk for what will be the biggest prize pool in Warzone since it's launched, right? So we'll talk a little bit about what that entails, but custom lobby experiences, 150-player two-a-side squad. So I'm stoked to see how they kind of rally here in Verdansk.
Yes, and coming up very soon, June 22nd, looks like Twitch Rivals is going to be a part of this?
Yeah, we are honored to be in partnership with Twitch, always, right? But certainly here with World Series of Warzone and partnering with Twitch Rivals, who's already done so much to really put competitive Warzone on display. So
I don't know about you
couldn't be
guys,
in
but
better
this is really
partnership
boring
there,
right now.
and we're excited to have everybody tune in.
Yes,
Yeah.
there is one thing, though,
I
that
agree.
everyone has been talking about online, and that's who the captains are going to be for the
I
structure
know esports is huge. I was
the World
into
Tour,
Halo
at least for the
esports.
first event.
Yeah.
I understand we've
It's
seen a
just
little
'cause
bit
it's
reveal
called.
here of who some of the captains are. Right?
Yeah, we love the first 5 captains of the first many events.
Now I'm interested.
Like I said, these are huge
Typical man.
personalities in Call of Duty, and they also share our passion for competitive Call of Duty, right? They really believe
the streamers.
in
you
the
know, big
promise
hitters.
of World Series of Warzone and to really
recognize
level
the
up
bald
what
guy.
it means.
I
to really
recognize
battle it
Nate
out.
Shotman and
So,
Tim the Top Man. That's
couldn't
about
be
it.
happier with some of these names, many of whom also hail from the Call of Duty League
Yes.
family. And I'm excited to see who kind of takes the cake here. We'll see.
I was going to say they'll all be battling out in just a couple weeks on Twitch Rivals. Well, it's really exciting to see how much Call of Duty is growing into this kind of year-round experience for everyone with so much more content. So we can't wait
Yeah.
to see where you're going to take it. And I know
A year-round
there's a big
experience.
new mainline game.
Why are
coming
the
later
guys
this
trying
year
to do
too,
some
right?
sort of like
Indeed. More
boxing
details
sort of
to
like
share
photo?
later on.
That's
but
what people do
Smiling,
these days.
Games
smiling
is,
illegal or
kind
what?
of bring forward
The
something
winner of
truly
that gets to
incredible,
box
so
the
we're excited.
loser.
All right, we tried, guys.
Don't-
There will come a time and a place for that. All right, Johanna, thank you so much for joining us. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. All right,
And
we've
no claim
got
to be real
lots of Summer
boxers.
Game Fest kickoff to go, but right now we've got a surprise guest joining us, my fellow
Spencer?
Canadian, Ryan Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
Prime Reynolds.
Well, thank you, Jeff. And hello, Summer Game Fest.
This is
Now,
gonna be for his film, wasn't it?
I know what you're thinking.
video game
and
film.
no, I'm not here to announce I'm the star of Elden Ring. I think. Instead, no, I'm here to talk about good old-fashioned movies. You remember those things? Of course you don't. Look, I have a new movie coming out August 13th called Free Guy, and in this movie I play an NPC character in a popular open-world video game.
Not gonna lie, I
Until
kind of
break
forgot about this
free,
movie.
And I realized that it kind of sucks to be a lonely background character on an endless walk cycle. So now here's one of those world premieres. It's a first ever look at our cast on the big screen this August, and honestly, it's been so long I can't even remember who's even in this movie. I'll cut that out. Yeah, I'll do it right now.
My name is Guy. I thought I had everything I
Ryan
needed.
Reynolds.
It's funny, man.
Mondays, am I right, Joe? You said it, Guy. But then I met
I can't even remember who's in this movie. Wait, you probably filmed it like 3 years ago or something.
Probably.
Guy, there is no easy way to say this. This world, it's a video game. You're not real.
Please stop my...
And the guy responsible for this world was going to destroy it.
Are we talking about God? You've met God?
Yes, he's an absolute troll.
Trolls exist. We can save our world, but we have to fight together. I don't even know what's happening right now, but I love it! Oh, that actually hurt my hand.
I have 3 words for you. Blue shirt guy.
This guy is outskilling all these players.
Yep.
I've never seen anything like this.
Well, that made me connect into it. Oh,
Who the hell even knows who this blue shirt guy is?
He's also really cute.
The game wasn't even made for someone like this. Terminate him.
they really have to get like Twitch streamers.
Nope.
Here's our demographic. Get more people to see it.
I can't die. I'm never gonna die.
What the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah, kind of
That
mixed. I
was
mean,
fun seeing,
I like
Dave
Ryan
Monkey,
Reynolds, you know.
Jacksepticeye, Laserbeam, all those guys
buy it when it
will be
comes out.
in Free Guy. Ryan had to say it. I can't say it yet. All right. Up next, it won multiple awards at the Game Awards, and Among Us just keeps going. Now it's time to hear from Inner Sloth on what's coming next.
I forgot Among Us was going wild. Still.
I never did play it.
Tried it for about an hour.
Their Twitter kind of is hilarious. Reminds me of Fall Guys. Like, they're so sarcastic and just funny, you know?
But they're not like your typical brand Twitter.
Did you hear about that chicken nugget?
Yeah. This is like literally shaped like one of them.
I'm gonna start selling this random crap.
And what was it sold for, like 100 grand or something?
Nearly, just under. For a chicken nugget. Now there's just 1,000.
That's just gonna. That's a piece of food. You realise in like a few months' time, it's not gonna be looking like that.
Someone could have just made it. I'm gonna start selling this weird stuff.
I'm gonna sell a crisp that looks like Jesus Christ.
Get the Christians in.
Watch the money come in.
Lots of fun ahead. And speaking of Among Us, last year you may remember the very rare Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop around the Game Awards, never to be seen again. In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think that they're hacked. Well, never fear, today the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff Live to get your very own Jeff Keighley mask once again, and then it goes back into the vault. I don't know what's going on. All right. Speaking of independent developers, now I'm very happy to welcome to Summer Game Fest the head of indies at PlayStation, a legend in his own right, who has some exciting things to share, Shuhei Yoshida. Hi, Shu.
Thanks, Jeff.
Shu.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shuhei Yoshida, head of PlayStation Indies. What I love about working with independent developers are the new and unexpected games that they create, which allows us to offer an array of unique experiences for players.
You know, it used to be
In
ahead of
my role
PlayStation
as
altogether.
Sony, it's very
For like a long
exciting
time.
Pretty sure it
to
was,
get to
yeah.
meet with these talented studios, which sometimes can be one
Probably
person
asked there was
or
probably a
small
sin
group of
PlayStation
friends,
fans.
to help nurture their ideas and bring them to the PlayStation fans. One example is from Finji, who has been working with Greg Lobanov, the developer of WonderSong, to publish their new game, Chicory, A Colorful Tale. Chicory released today and gives players the chance to experience a coloring book-style world where players use their
That's
painting
an interesting
powers
concept.
to
Coloring
explore,
books for a game.
solve puzzles, make friends,
Oh, well,
and
play it.
draw on
It's
anything.
for children, looks like.
Check
No
out
offense.
Chicory, A Colorful Tale on PlayStation 4 or
That is
PlayStation 5
offensive.
after the show. As
To be
a
fair,
huge
did say this our
Soulsborne
show.
games fan,
People would find some things
I
offensive.
totally enjoyed the
That's true.
beautiful 2D action adventure Salt and Sanctuary a few years ago. The developer Ska Studios has been hard at work on a new title, which I'm proud to present to you, Salt and Sacrifice.
Is this salt or sword?
Sword.
Sword. Sword and
Our
sacrifice.
sins will catch up with us.
So salt and sacrifice wouldn't make sense, would it?
Okay, so this is more like an I play.
Always.
Well, it's a hard game, isn't it?
It's
I was
salt.
given a second chance.
From the creators of Salt.
Oh!
I spoke the words.
What a dumbass!
You're wrong, Logan!
Oh no, wait, I'm wrong.
Boom. Shut you down, boy.
I drank the Mage Bane. I live now only to hunt mages.
Cool.
I am a marked inquisitor. There aren't many of us.
But together,
We will tame
the
Ooh,
chaos.
co-op as well.
Enemy design's quite unique.
Yeah.
It's always hard to get, unique enemy design.
I always find the Japanese know how to make like good, like weird looking monsters and stuff like that.
Aye, something that's like visually gonna stand out and you know it.
Like obviously, I think of Final
It is
Fantasy.
salt and sacrifice.
Damn it.
Just come back again.
Thanks, Shu. And that's not all. Today, we're also able to share with you a brand new trailer from the upcoming Annapurna and Heart Machine game, Solar Ash, which is coming to PlayStation later this year.
What the hell is going on? PlayStation.
That looks
Kinda
so,
weird.
so great. Can't wait to see it later this year. Now, this week there is a ton of video game news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC, Chivalry 2, which brings 64-player multiplayer medieval battles to life.
Played the first one.
Sledgehammers, swords, axes, you name it, and it comes from Torn Banner
Didn't play much of
Studios
it,
in
though.
my hometown of Toronto, Canada.
Was you
Here's a
not
look
like it, or
at the
just
launch
weren't
trailer of
feeling it?
Chivalry
Wasn't really
2,
feeling
which
it.
you can play right
A lot of people
now.
like that sort of game.
For every warrior, there comes a time when a moment will decide your fate. As the throng of battle echoes against steel and shield, as we cry out towards eternity, find yourself in this moment. Ignite the fire of your soul and survive this day. Fall before me.
Quite a hard game.
But like combat wise, like to
Yeah.
get the hang of.
Okay, that's quite cool. Got his arm off and still fighting. I'm assuming he bleeds out. That'd be quite cool.
He just threw his head, did he?
That'd be quite, yeah, that'd be quite cool actually. 64 players though. Did he just catapult someone through the walls?
Looks like it.
Okay, that looks quite cool. Very good trailer. I'll give him that. Available now.
Oh.
Xbox.
This month, Valorant from Riot celebrated its one-year anniversary, and starting next Monday, June 14th, Prime Gaming members will get an exclusive player card to celebrate the one-year anniversary, and a pity party spray through June 25th. This is all leading up to the release of Episode 3 of the game later this month, which will be celebrated with an epic WW Fest Unlocked Year 1 stream on June 25th. But there will also be a new agent. Who could it be? Well, here's your first very, very exclusive but very, very quick tease to whet your appetite, with more to be revealed later this month.
Oh, there's a tongue twister there.
Ooh. I
Wasn't
think
he-
that song sounds like at the start of it, like that March song. I think it sounds like something you played before.
Mark song.
March. You know what song I'm talking about?
Nope.
I told
My
you
Hell
it was
March.
Very, very
Aye. That's what that sounds like.
Warring
Don't
PMC
think.
factions face off against each other in
Dum,
Escape
dum.
from Tarkov.
The stomping of the
Popular
feet.
I'd
multiplayer
have to hear that again, yeah.
first-person shooter
You'll hear it
video
again, don't
game
worry.
developed by Battlestate Games. Today,
Ooh.
we've got an exclusive new look at the streets of Tarkov, the new area of the game under development.
Oh, right.
Does a wee
okay.
bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a wee
Yeah.
bit. Hell March. Red Alert. Great song.
What's this one? Is this on Tarkov?
Escape from Tarkov.
Oh.
I wish I liked that game.
Oh.
I like the concept. It is.
This isn't the one we played, is it?
Yeah, for sure.
Is it? Oh, the one that was like it was so
Ultra.
confusing because of how ultra realistic
It wasn't
it
really
is.
ultra realistic as well. It was because it doesn't like tell you how to play it at all as well.
It just throws you in the deep end.
Just hold my hand a little bit, guys.
Please. Yeah,
Now-
because it does look really fun. Like the
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
it does.
realism of it, like that
Doing
does look
buildings
like
and
good.
stuff like that, yeah. It's because there was like 10 different stances when you're standing from that to crouching. I was like, what's happening?
There's too many.
I wish I could get into it. It's pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. It's just so quiet sometimes. The weapons look cool, the sound design's really good. Sound in general.
Surprise, motherfucker!
He dead. assuming this is a new map of some sort.
Yeah.
Looks like a cool map.
Very
A
close
tank.
quarters.
Oh, RIP.
See, that realism aspect of it does, like, it really just draws you in because it looks good. But it's just so hard to, like,
Hardcore.
do that, you know? Yeah.
When I was a kid, the simulation games of Peter Molyneux were some of my favorites. Adding that extra salt on the fries in the theme park to increase your drink sales was so devilish. Well, many of the team members behind those sim games went on to create 2 Point Studios and 2 Point Hospital. Well, today we're excited to share the first trailer for their next 2 Point simulation, 2 Point Campus.
That first sight
Yeah, that's
of
all I
the
hear in this
school,
sound.
Yeah, that's literally what I heard.
the scent of a leather
First time I heard
bound
that song.
book, the faint clatter of knights jousting. Well, I can't say I remember that part, though it was.
I don't want to
like
judge
this in
something on its
my
appearance,
day.
right?
You see,
This does not look like the game I would play.
forever changing. Nowadays, education has to be fun. It can't be all work and no play, and quite right too. Frankly, the results speak for themselves. Academia has never been more
Yeah, sports is
appealing,
that.
more dynamic,
Ultimate Frisbees.
more whatever this is. Today's campus is a place to live and a place to learn. Finely crafted by the sharpest minds that money can buy. Though sometimes you still can't get the staff. Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible.
I don't mind games like that.
So it's like a Sims-esque kind of game. Like in the same style.
I think it's like almost like a builder. I think I saw glimpses of the hospital one on
Ah,
Steam.
but like a lot more like sort of like management, really.
Yeah.
Class is in session 2022.
Xbox, PlayStation.
This year, I am thrilled to have Netflix as a part of Summer Game Fest. They have been doing an incredible job adapting games with series like Castlevania and the Dota anime. Well, there is a lot more coming.
Castlevania.
You don't have to wait long to find out more.
So
Tomorrow,
good.
I'm honored to be guest hosting Netflix's
So
Geek
sad it's
Week
done.
live stream with Mari Takahashi and Rahul Kohli. You can expect the first clip of the Cuphead show, which, spoiler alert,
forgot that was getting
this
out,
show is going to be an absolute sensation. I can't wait for you to see
I always
it.
love the art
I'll also
style
sit
about
down with
Cuphead.
the team behind
Oh, yeah,
Arcane,
the art style's
the
unique.
Looks
League of
amazing.
Legends animated show coming later this
That's
year.
so hard
and
to
we
do.
might also have updates
yeah, without
on
doubt.
The Witcher
It was
and
hand-
the
it was all hand
live
drawn.
action Resident
Was it?
Evil
I'm
series.
pretty sure it was
Geek
something like
Week
that.
is
That was
streaming
wild.
live tomorrow at 9 a.m.
I could
Pacific,
be
noon
wrong. Tell me I'm
Eastern.
wrong.
Here's a little sneak peek.
I remember them talking about how difficult it was.
What is
Pretty sure it
Geek
was that.
Week? Netflix Geek is hosting a free virtual event full of big news, exciting first looks, and the people
Big
who make the
news.
shows and films you love on Netflix. Comics, games, movies, zombies, animation, sci-fi, fantasy.
Arcade, the confidential Harvey Unaffair, No Black Eye, Castlevania, Stranger Things,
Splinter Cell.
The Witcher, and
Oh, yeah, Splinter Cell is getting. I don't know, I see something about a game. Splinter Cell. It's a TV show.
I've heard about some leaked movie cell things being like a Splinter Cell / something else PvP game.
There's
Oh.
so much to get geeked
Splinter
about.
Cell, Ghost Recon, something else. We'll see the Ubisoft show.
We aren't done with Netflix just yet, though. Coming up next is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty amazing IP crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last Bender one. Well, as Smite enters its 9th year, it's time to go upside down.
It's an IP. Netflix has like a game of.
Oh. I'm trying to think of the IPs. I was kind of thinking of Castlevania. I know it's not their IP, right? But I feel like there's another. I feel like a Castlevania game.
No, but belongs to
Be great.
Konami.
Yeah.
Which is quite upsetting.
Yeah, I don't know. What would you see? What would you like to see?
I've honestly got no idea. I really just follow that question right now.
I mean, it's a good question, but to be honest, we don't have an answer.
No answers. Are these characters coming to smite?
Yeah.
They're not gods.
They are now.
I've never played Smite. Maybe I should try
Next
it.
up, we announce a lot
I
of
played on
games on my
Xbox,
shows, but I think
as a
this is the
newbie,
first
I
time we
get
are announcing
absolutely
an
destroyed.
entirely new game label, new game publisher. Enjoy this first look at more than 12 games that make up its initial slate.
A lot of games.
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means.
Or not.
Let's begin.
Nice. It's like Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah.
Could get into it, didn't it? Combat. What game is that? Is that MMO? Shit, what's it called?
I thought this is some of these were new games.
Is that who you are?
My purpose makes me who I am.
Ah, it just reminds me of Tokyo Ghoul.
Finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile.
Being relied on to succeed where others would fail.
I love that song. Unravel. That is Rave 4. These are games that are already out. I don't know if I want to do like a old name Final Form. Tease, was it?
Prime matter.
There you have it, Prime Matter, Payday 3-2, and there is actually one more game added to the mix, and for that we go to Todd Hollinshead from Saber. Todd, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff. Thank you for the intro there. I'm really excited to have this little last addition, which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
All right, very cool on that. And there are more details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be stopping by. Next up is a brand new IP from a brand new studio, Stray Bombay. It's coming this fall only to Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on day one. It's called The Anacrusis, a 4-player cooperative first-person shooter set aboard a massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You team up with your friends in an infinitely replayable fight against alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons, and new ways to play that you can share with your team. Here is the world premiere trailer.
Hello? Nessa! Liu! Lance! Get on!
Holy shit.
No problem. Stick together and let's do this.
Is this a disco?
This is weird. Do you think that kind of like has like a Deathloop vibe with it? And Deathloop's not even released.
I'm getting Deathloop.
That's what I was.
This is not good. This is not good.
What if we open the doors and run? Just run. No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge.
Get that flasher!
Sometimes it gets really bright.
Heavy. Really? We call them tanks.
I call them brutes. From Latin, brutus.
We'd sound smart calling them brutes.
Eon, you don't want to get in here and help name these?
Nah, I'm good.
Brute!
It looks alright.
Give it a go.
Must be at a high there.
Fest for a special deep dive presentation on New World, a new open world MMO from Amazon Games set on the supernatural island of Eternum. It's finally coming out later this summer, and in the deep dive video, game director Scott Lane will take players
Controversy
to the
around it?
mysterious supernatural island that is
They
a
announced like a
world
battle
of
pass for
wonder
when
and
bloody games
horror.
out.
Once you arrive, it's up to you
Inevitable.
to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy, the Tempest, who wants to unmake life.
You're
Scott and
slipping
the
up,
team will
Jeff.
detail updates to the game, including
I can't
new mid
imagine the
and
pressure
end-game
that'd be like
content,
to do that live.
PvE and
Oh.
expeditions, 5-player challenges with unique mechanics, bosses, loot, and more. 6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed beta on July 20th
Yeah, I hope the game's good. I'll
and the
definitely give it a
public
try.
launch on August 31st. I will also be down at the studio to
Looks
chat
like
with
it can be
Scott
good.
about the game and the team's efforts
But,
over
you
the
know,
past year
living
in
and
the
being
midst
good are
of
two different
COVID. It
things.
is exciting for me to finally be able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss all these developers. So check out the special deep dive stream on New World tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern at summergamefest.com. All right, well, back in 2018, Rocket League teamed up with Fast and Furious, bringing some of the saga's most iconic
Family.
cars into the game.
Corona.
And now they are back with a twist that is truly Rocket League with Fast 9, the next installment of the Fast saga, arriving in U.S. theaters June 25th. Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and, well, maybe the most literal, supersonic, acrobatic, rocket-powered heist car ever conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
I don't know what that means.
But it's got me going.
Is it fast? Pretty like realistic towards the Fast and Furious films. These things like that. Flying for the aero cars.
Right,
That's
with
really
what
cool
we've
too.
become.
Strap a rocket engine to
How
a
about the
car and play
barbecues,
soccer.
Corona?
Seems like the right idea to me. The Fast and Furious 3-car bundle arrives June 17th in Rocket League. Okay, next up, last year, a new Swedish company named Shark Mob released a teaser for their first unnamed multiplayer project in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight, we're putting a name on their first game with a brand new world premiere trailer.
Checking them out looks cool. In an engine.
Yeah, this is just a purely multiplayer-based game, isn't it?
We have lived
in so.
secrecy among you, maintaining the masquerade. We have influenced your society, fed on your blood, thrived among you, until now.
Looks like we're hunting down vampires.
I think mages are like hunting vampires.
Hmm.
Damn. That's cool.
Intrigued.
I actually thought that looked quite cool.
That was, yeah, it was
Steam.
actually a really good trailer.
PC only.
I can't wait to play this
Right.
game, and we actually won't have to wait long. You can sign up now for the bloodhunt.com is where you go for the closed alpha PC test available on July 2nd. Bloodhunt will be released later this year. Next, the latest horror game series from the creators of Until Dawn continues with The House of Ashes, part of the Dark
Oh, here we
Mysteries
go.
anthology.
Right, yeah.
This third game features American and Iraqi soldiers stranded in a cursed temple. Here's the story trailer with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking in the depths.
Our Man Madan video didn't do very well.
No, it did not.
I enjoy these games. They freak me out.
Well, we're going to be doing this one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood. Shall we see how many have fallen into shadow?
Satellite sweeps of the war zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground storage facility. But I strongly suspect it's where chemical weapons are hidden, so we need to move fast.
Ready to go dark.
To descend into the unknown alone is extremely brave.
Man out, hold fire.
Or extremely foolish.
We're gonna sigh out this shit.
Brothers in arms, or will it be a case of each man for himself?
Down, get down! They're up on the race! Return fire!
You teeter on the edge of an abyss. Your survival depends on the choices you make. They will be as a compass, guiding you through the unknown.
Have guns.
On God's green earth have we landed.
What nightmare have these luckless souls
Are we gonna have
fallen
guns in this
into?
one?
You keep lookout.
Look out? Look out for what?
One by
Oh.
one, their lights.
That reminded me of Pitch
snuffed
Black
out.
there a little bit.
Oh my
Unless
god, I
you can
shit
find
myself
a
there.
means to save them. Trapped beneath the earth, swallowed
Let's go.
by the void. Will you find the path to salvation? Or be lost in the
hell is it?
darkness?
Got 20 years.
It's not going to show us, is it?
Vampire.
Suppose you want to keep that secret, I guess.
Definitely.
But 22nd. Oh no, look.
Oh, they shouldn't have shown it.
Kind of a vampire, yeah. Underworld creature getting. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you kind of wouldn't want to keep it as a surprise, but at the same time, you can understand why they would want to show it, I guess.
Most beloved JRPG
Oh, 'cause they're selling that
franchise
statue
in the
thing, that's why.
industry is the Tales of series.
That'll be why.
Well, the latest game
the
Arise was
only
announced 2
reason why.
years ago, and it brings the franchise into stunning 3D with Unreal Engine 4. Here's a world premiere look at the latest trailer, with more information following in the coming weeks.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans
This
and
is
the
like your kind of game.
I'm Dohilim Ilkaris. Should you need my skills on the battlefield, all I care for is maintaining peace.
I'm Captain Kisara of the Elden Ring Guard. Ha! Flare the Malisa! From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
Is this a Tales
The
game?
Renans.
What Tales?
Seems the rumors you were
Aye.
running with them were true.
See you in a minute.
Been looking for you.
Oh, this is so animated. It just talks to me.
My realm. This is Tannin's realm and it's ours, understand?
Pretty sure that's what the Fate series. I swear that's what.
Is it over?
I played one of them before.
It's only just begun.
Alright. Yeah, it has. Tales.
Tales of Arise.
I remember seeing a clip of this actually not too long ago. It looked really cool just because the Unreal Engine 4. Seems like it's going to be really fun. I am 100% getting that game. Oh. It's... I have no idea what's going on.
For Summer Game Fest, we have a special announcement for you. That the console version of Sky Children of the Light would arrive to Nintendo Switch on June 29th. And the Little Prince season would start soon after on July 6th. Enjoy the game.
Thank you, Bing Bong.
They I didn't
One
say
of the
that one.
things I take great pleasure in is using a platform like this show to introduce you to new developers and studios with games that deserve the spotlight. That's definitely the case with this next title from a small Swedish studio named Wishfully. Planet of Lana tells the story of a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a mission through a colorful world that's designed to feel like a gouache watercolor painting come to life. Here's your first look at the Planet of Lana, coming to Xbox and PC in 2022.
You just know it's going to die, don't you? I don't trust games that have little pets. You grow to love them. And
Take them away from you.
And it kills me every time. What the hell's going on? Got really nice art style as well. Like it. I've played games like this before. Inside. It was a really good game.
I can't really say I'm familiar with that. I mean, it does look pretty, to be fair.
I love the music.
Very vibrant.
I'm gonna start crying watching
It's
this.
so soothing, isn't it?
I know. Okay, I am so down for that game. I'm gonna start crying in a minute. What was it about that trailer? Oh my god.
It was the music. The music stood out for me as
I'm
well.
listening to that music, I'm like, oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? I'd rather the human die.
Thinking all negative thoughts.
What a beautiful artistic
Overwatch 2?
Even Jeff's
Joining me
crying.
now is Aaron Keller, who's the game director of Overwatch 2. Aaron, great to have
What
you
are we
here on
getting?
Kickoff Live. Thanks for joining us.
Where's
Thank
Jeff?
you so much for having us here.
Yeah, we are
You're
excited
not
to learn
Jeff.
more about what's planned for Overwatch 2. You guys recently had a PvP live stream that I watched, and you revealed some changes coming to
I've not watched
Overwatch
that.
2.
Did they?
What
I
can
was
you
even
tell us?
aware.
What's the latest?
Yeah, so we recently announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5 team format. This
Oh.
requires a fresh look at all of our heroes in the game. It should feel new yet familiar to fans
Two
of our
damage,
strategic
two
team-based
tanks.
combat.
On
Yeah,
here?
it was great to see you guys playing, and
That seems like pretty well
it's
balanced.
long
TPS.
awaited for people to get a chance to go hands-on with it. And today, I know you brought us a look at some skins for some of the characters, right?
Yeah, the
Two
team
tanks,
is
one
so
DPS, one
passionate
support,
about
and one-
updating the look and the feel of the world of Overwatch. And one aspect of that is creating entirely new models for Overwatch 2 for all of our heroes. So today we're going to be looking at two of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
All right, well, let's take a look here, and I know
They're
you're going
the
to tell us a
leanest
little bit about what we're
characters.
seeing, but
Look at that.
it's so cool to see these characters brought into Overwatch 2. So yeah, what do we got here?
He was
Yeah,
alright.
so this is Baptiste. And there's a lot of new technology that go into our models. We have new hair shader tech, excuse me, in order to
Everyone's
get the look
messing
that
up.
we're going for with his haircut.
Nervous.
He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that medic or surgeon vibe to him.
Up the dancing dude.
Thank you.
And then we're going to Sombra, I think, right?
Yep, so next up is Sombra.
never
This was
really
a
liked her
very
in the game.
challenging look for us to update.
Just 'cause I just didn't like her
It's an
moves.
asymmetrical
Yeah.
design. There's so many layers of hair and clothing and technology in this. If you look closely, you can actually see circuitry and nodes embedded in her clothing. She's a world-class hacker, so it all makes sense.
No, again, it's so great for fans to see these characters you know and love from the first game updated for Overwatch 2, and we can't wait to see more on the game. We appreciate you giving us a
I'm
little
looking
sneak
forward to it,
preview
though.
here, and I'm sure there'll be more later.
100%
this year
playing it on
Overwatch
PC as
2.
well.
You bet. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance with the game developer Jeff Haddam, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon from the WWE. That's right. You didn't expect me to say that. But this game is a ton of fun, and it's coming to Game Pass on June 27th.
I knew you were going to look at me.
Undertaker.
You know, yeah, I liked wrestling when I was younger because it was fun.
Younger, he says.
Aye.
Yeah, younger as in like
I don't
2
watch the
weeks
most
ago.
recent stuff. No, I don't watch any recent WWE.
Just go on YouTube all the time. Bones YouTube, just full
Yeah,
of WWE
because I was
stuff.
watching all that old WWE.
Hey, Bones.
Stop grinding my gears.
Traps.
Ow. Oh, shit.
Oh, no, you get...
A warrior's
I just feel like that situation where you're playing with like a celebrity or yeah, like a game they probably just played it like awkward.
It's always awkward.
Yeah. Like, why did they try to do it as if like we're normal like you?
It's when they get like celebrities that clearly don't play video games.
Yeah.
That makes it worse.
Read all the books, especially the Driss backstory, and I just connected with it
She
on
obviously
such
knows
an
her stuff.
intimate level to the point where
She's
my
literally cosplaying.
wrestling character that everyone sees on TV is actually based on this character. The red eyes, even though Driss has purple, I just love everything about him, that he's just constantly the good guy the entire time.
Oh, what the? He's a butcher.
Verbeek chef.
I'm getting that vibes of he doesn't really play much video games.
With Hannibal.
Yeah. I've seen him before. He looks familiar.
Yeah, he's been in quite a lot of few films and stuff like that. Can't think of one off my head just now.
I can actually picture him in my head, but I still know what film it is.
You know him, like you know, you see him with glasses on, and I'm like,
yeah.
I can't think of the film either.
What a death. Gonna have some weird dreams tonight because of that. Oh, he flipped us up.
Act complete.
That was great.
Did it.
Why is it cutting out the game and going towards the faces every 2 seconds?
They're celebrities.
Who cares?
We all see celebrities instead of games.
This is Margot Robbie. So.
She's like, I love playing Call of Duty.
I love Warzone.
Is that what it's called, yeah?
Just follow it.
Yeah, I think so. No. I don't know.
No, it's not.
The name popped up before,
No
but I
idea.
honestly didn't read it. Paladins. What actually came up 10 seconds before
I don't
you
play
asked me that.
Valorant because that's clearly I'm way off when I just said that.
All right, Summer Game Fest kickoff
I wasn't
live,
close.
presented
I was
by
like saying
Prime
Gears and
Gaming
Halo.
continues. Yesterday was an amazing tease of the next Battlefield from EA, and if you want to dust up on the history of the franchise, its last big modern-day game, that was Battlefield 4. It's this month. Prime Gaming members get to download it and play it for free through June 20th. Now, there's no catch. This is the full-blown PC version of the 2013 game, and those only in Battlefield moments still hold up. Just head to gaming.amazon.com.
It does
to
still
redeem
hold
your
up.
free copy right now
Might download
if you
it.
are an Amazon Prime member. And this Sunday, watch the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase for the first gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042. Going to be really cool.
Come on!
Right now, let's take a look at another world premiere. Monster Hunter Stories is coming to the Switch in July, and we've got your first look at the story trailer.
Ooh, that game is very popular on the Switch.
Wings of Ruin.
You don't understand.
It was huge.
That Rathalos is...
Massive.
I think it came out a few months ago, I'm pretty sure.
We can't let you interfere with our plans.
That's the Monster Red song.
This is like they turned the music up to 10, game volume down to 0.
You suppose he saw this coming?
Properly old speaking.
We won't let you awaken it.
Stories 2.
Wings of Ruin.
Something big.
So,
Like Zelda
you're going to be born, huh?
No idea what was happening there.
I don't know either. How long does this was? It's an hour and a half. 90 minutes. Yeah. We've got 15 minutes left.
Okay. You'll see your WWE.
We're stuck in this wreck until everybody learns the rules. Yep, all of them. Rule number 1. Certain weapons work better on certain monsters. Learn it or die. Oh, option B then. Rule number 2. Use turrets to protect that unstable dust bomb we call the crystal. Because it's their catnip. And if it goes, you go. Yep, just like that. Rule number 3. Watch your squad. Even if you've got the guns, the turrets, and the crystal, you can't do everything by yourself. If you fight alone, you die alone. Together again. And rule number 4? Well, if you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta change the squad. Tag team. I'm in.
That's another game that screams the Switch for me.
What are you guys doing tonight? If you're lucky enough to have a PS5,
Not
you're
you.
probably getting ready to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I've been playing it and
wish.
having a ton of fun. Well, later today, the
Don't
team at
you worry.
Insomniac
I
is
will
going
be
to be
playing
doing
that.
a special launch stream on
Did you get
Twitch. And to tell us more, take it away,
Yeah, I'll get tomorrow.
Marcus and Mike.
Hey, tomorrow
Hey
is
Jeff
Thursday.
and everybody watching
Thursday?
Summer Games Fest Kickoff Live. Marcus
Oh.
Smith here, creative director at Insomniac
We're not
Games for
gamers
Ratchet
here.
and Clank Rift Apart. We're excited that players finally get a
looks
chance to play the game
like
tomorrow.
beautiful.
To celebrate.
It's insane.
We want to spend some more time with you today.
It looks
2
so
p.m.
fun.
Pacific, 5
I know,
Never
I've
played
never
the-
played. Yeah, I'm the same. Never played any Russian Clank game
I know they
before.
did that remaster of it a few
Is that
years
right,
ago.
Mike?
That's right. I'm
It
Mike
was my
Daly,
first one.
the game director of Rift Apart. In addition to playing
Sick
through the
green
opening of the
screen,
game, we'll also be taking your questions
Look at that.
live and
It
talking
just
about
looks so
what it was like
pretty.
to develop the game behind the scenes. So please join us.
It's like
at
a Pixar
twitch.tv
sort of movie sometimes.
/InsomniacGames
You look at the backgrounds
at
and everything
2 p.m.
moving.
Pacific, 5
Crazy.
p.m. Eastern.
Look at that.
We'll see you there.
Very much looking forward to playing that.
All right, we're now about to be joined by the one and only Giancarlo Esposito to talk Far Cry 6. Giancarlo, thank you for joining us. Why did you want to take on this role?
Money.
They came to me with this phenomenal idea and had proposed that I play Anton Castillo, the leader of Yara, with this big vision and dream for his country. And it really appealed to me because he was a guy who
He's a good actor.
first came from a love
He's
of
a
his
very good
family
actor.
and a love of his community and country.
Definitely pulls off
and it
that
was
sort
so
of like that
in,
evil.
in line
Villain.
with what's going on in the
Villain's
world
clever.
politically today and what has happened in the past. I thought, what a
He's
great
amazing
opportunity.
in The Boys.
The other part of it is
Well.
it's just a different technology.
You've good Mandalorian
so
as well.
brand new.
Oh yeah, there's that
It
as well.
excites me
I thought
as
The
a
Boys was something
filmmaker
about them.
that I
The
wanted
Boys
to be a
just
part of it.
Just not like that cold,
All right, well, you've
chilled.
played some absolutely
corporate,
amazing villains in your
person.
career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No, I'm not a villain. I gotta push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower you, Keely. He wants to empower you to stand up.
All dictators tend to say
your
that.
truth. Now you can
I'm
go
here
back
for
to
the
calling me a
people.
villain.
I'm not a bad guy.
You are smiling on the box. You're a good guy, right?
Did Hitler say that?
I
Probably.
am because I feel like we as human beings fall in line. And I want to be a renegade within reason. How do you like that? Because I think part and parcel of us falling in line and doing what we need to do and thinking about the cumulative effect of our doing what's right and the example of that is also to stand
I
up
want Far Cry to be
and
good,
say, no, I
but I
do
fear it's just going to
agree
be the
that
same.
they're
As
good and
lost
bad about all
3
people,
games at
but
least.
this
Yeah.
guy, out of his love and passion for his people, even if they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be an absolute hero.
Speaking of your character, who did you base him on or study to create this character?
It's so interesting because, of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is Cuba, an island that had so many resources, but really the dream of the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources, something got in the way there. And hopefully that can change in the years to come. It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler, because we were talking about zodiac signs and what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to have power over others? And for each dictator, it's different. She'd never heard of Ceausescu and studied political science and all this in college.
I've never heard of him either. Okay.
So anyway,
All right, well, one last question for you. Who would win in a square-off between Gus Fring, Moff Gideon, and Anton?
There's 6 minutes, Jeff. Come on.
You know, and I have my favorites in those too. So you asked me this question, and you know, immediately I say Moff Gideon. Immediately, you know, somehow I think Gus is colder and displays that coldness in a very particular way.
He doesn't have a lightsaber.
You know, I think
What's a lightsaber,
Anton
yes?
could
Whatever
be
it's called.
the
It's called
most
a
violent
bloody
man
lightsaber
on
or something.
Earth. But given his situation, he may not rise
God.
to that occasion, or may not
And your
have the
fact's
time.
right.
I can't
Moff
remember the
Gideon
exact
is
name of it.
otherworldly. This guy
Dark
thinks in a
Dark
different
saber.
way. He
Well,
knows
as
what you're
soon as you
thinking
said
before
it.
say it. And he does all his own dirty work, and he has an incredible tool to help him out. So I'm going to say Moff Gideon.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will check out the revolution.
Seems like he actually
in
was
Far
interested in
Cry
playing this role.
6.
Fair play.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for it to begin.
But then again,
Let the
he's an
games
actor.
begin.
You could be acting.
Awesome. All right, thank you
True,
so
it
much,
could be.
Giancarlo. If you haven't
But
picked
then I
up
seem
on it
pretty
yet,
sincere there.
Prime Gaming unlocks a ton of in-game benefits for Amazon Prime members, like an exclusive Valkyrie skin in Apex Legends, $200,000 in GTA cash every week you play GTA Online, and in Fall
4 minutes,
Guys, you get
Jeff.
a special Burning Circuits costume for your
Elden Ring.
through June 21st.
Elden Ring.
Now, speaking
Roger,
of
it's
Fall
not.
Guys, the time has come to reveal
It's gonna be
a
something good.
brand new
Yeah, I know.
costume coming to the game based on a legendary game
Mario
franchise.
Smash
Check it out.
Football.
That
That would
was so
blow
funny.
my mind.
Oh,
This is it.
what we've been waiting
Fall
for.
Guys. Near Automata.
Skins.
Automata.
Nier
See, I just
Automata.
thought- I keep bloody pronouncing that bloody name wrong. That's strange.
To be fair, anytime I see it, I pronounce it like that as well.
I'm looking forward to that game coming to Xbox.
Sick.
What's that? Replay game.
All this right now to me is just cannon fodder. Come on, Jeff.
Leave us Reeves alone.
You've had enough.
I didn't
tonight.
like that game actually, but what's the name of it again? I'm not gonna get it for the name of the trailer.
Nah, as soon as it comes out, you'll be like, oh,
Yeah,
that's it.
that's the one.
I knew it.
Organizing the clash is my way of
On
uncovering
mobile as
hidden
well.
talents.
Is it?
And
PlayStation.
hopefully this time,
Yeah.
getting a vision to
I
glow.
don't know how them.
Your opponent is new to the clash.
I wish I
but
liked
he has
it, it really
quickly
does.
become the dark horse of the tournament. The vision is missing.
The sounds of nature turn into a clamor.
It's made like $800 million or something in microtransactions.
Ugh.
Past a year.
Disgusting.
Clouds high. The birds come.
Genshin Impact. I should have gotten that.
So today we've announced games, a publisher, Prime Matter, so why not announce a developer too? And joining me now are Dave Anthony and Jason Blundell
Is this the
from
mind-blowing
the
news?
newly formed
You're
Deviation
so like
Games.
disappointed.
We know you guys well from
Well,
all
there's
your
2 minutes
amazing work over
left.
the years at Treyarch and Call of
This
Duty
is a
Black
psych.
Ops, but what can we expect from your new studio, guys?
Well, thanks, Jeff. And look, Jason and I, we've been mates for donkey's years. And we're like an all-married couple, Jeff. And we've been working together for decades. And we've worked on some huge franchises. You know the games. You know, they've done well. And but we thought, you know, when you're working on those franchises, the long-established IPs, you're working within very, very tight constraints.
I think he said they
creatively
worked
about
at
what you can do.
Treyarch.
So we thought, after all these years, you know, what if we deviated? Yes. So that's Deviation Games.
Okay.
So Jeff, just trust me, all bets are off. From day one, we got complete financial security to work with creative freedom
Seems
and
like he's a
time,
little bit nervous.
Not just to make a brand new IP, which is what we're doing.
I think so. He's better show off
Groundbreaking.
To be fair,
new
a game he
IP
left a big
innovation.
studio
I'd be shitting myself as well.
And the team
I am right now.
Deviation Games,
It's a
the
big
culture we
career
have
move.
is really,
Oh,
really
definitely,
simple.
yeah.
There's no place
Oh
for
yeah,
ego.
shaking for a guy.
It's
You have to give them
best
credit for
idea
doing
that
this stuff,
always
you know?
wins, and that's
Like you said, yeah.
I feel bad when
Uh-huh.
people like shaking.
Big ideas from you guys as we would
Aye,
expect.
because
I
you
know
don't,
it's
because like
very
you
early
get Jeff, who's
and,
like so cool and calm with
nothing
it,
to
and
show
then you
on
get
the
other
game
people like
today,
him.
but can you
They're
tell
just
us
like
a
so
bit
then it
about
like
what
really
kind
like
of
sort of
game
like
you're
takes
making?
into consideration.
Yeah, I mean, you're very right there, Jeff. Very early, but a lot of exciting stuff going on. So essentially, we spent the last year building the team, right? And so what we knew was we wanted to collect passionate,
the team.
creative,
Games in the middle
collaborative
already.
people and
Well,
bring
we're
them
about to show
together
off.
kind of under one roof. And that's what Deviation Games is. So yeah, we don't have anything to show right now, but that collaboration, that imagination is going on, and we're going to have something that's going to, I think, leave an indelible mark in the industry when we come out.
All right. Well, with you guys involved,
big
as I said, we're
words.
excited
Okay,
about it.
okay.
There is one more piece of the puzzle, though, that you want to reveal today, and for that, let's take a look at this.
They're working.
Okay.
They're working with PlayStation.
PlayStation exclusive.
Okay, big news. The
Video?
stage has changed. Blue of PlayStation, so you're partnering with PlayStation. What can you tell us about that partnership?
That's right, Jeff. And the partnership with PlayStation, it's all about quality. From soup to nuts, this project is all
PlayStation
about
funded
quality.
whatever their project
And our
is.
team of deviators that we have back
You must be
in the
really
studio,
confident in them.
we're doing this for you. We are so proud of you. And the partnership with Sony, it's very, very simple. I mean, God, just look at the track record of consistency, of high-quality games that they do. It's hit after hit. It's award after award. And now we've been part of this process and we see how they do
Yeah,
things.
confident.
It's really clear how they're managing to accomplish that. So we couldn't be more proud to expand PlayStation's portfolio, which we're going to do in a very, very significant way.
I mean, let's just face it, right? Sony rocks, and they get our kind of brand of crazy, so we're very happy with this partnership.
All right, so Deviation
You have to say
Games,
that anyway.
PlayStation's brand new IP, a mega IP. It's
I'm gonna be like, I'm more of an Xbox man myself, but
But I just thought I'd take it. Fuck it.
See more on what you're working on.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, Dave, Jason, thank you very much.
It's a lot of
guys.
big
All right,
words, you know?
This year is the 30th
Sounds like they're
anniversary
working
of
on like a
Sonic the
massive
Hedgehog,
game.
and later this month, we are honored to be premiering the full Sonic Symphony performance. But right now, here's the Philharmonic Orchestra in Prague performing the music of Sonic Unleashed.
means there's still one more thing left.
Don't give a shit about this. Sounds rude, I know, but I just want to see something big.
Okay, this has to get cut out anyway.
Right, okay, good, because I think I give a fuck about Sonic Unleashed soundtrack.
Why's that game fun? The modern Sonic games are terrible.
I liked Sonic
The
when I
Sega
was
ones
younger
are
for about
amazing.
maybe like a month or two, like when I played it, but then
The Sega ones are amazing. I can still play them right now. The new ones, like terrible.
yeah. Do you remember that really bad 360?
My nephew had it. And I was like, bloody awful.
The one with like that beetle or something on the cover of it.
Something like that. There's quite a few bad ones like that.
How much do you think it would cost to get all them in a room to do that? Yeah, let's be honest, they're going to be top of their game. They're going to be top echelon like musicians. Sort of, like,
That'd be unfortunate.
Aye.
Plus, they probably all got vaccinated because they're all went next year.
Oh, good point. That's what we're at in life now. I'm messing with that.
But, yeah, that bird messaged me randomly there. That one I pumped ages ago. Aye. She's watched one video of us. It was one ages ago, like Justice League or something. She sent me this. It came up on my phone. Does it not make you giggly inside? recommended. We're on the recommendations now. Did you watch one video?
Because I looked into it, right, and some of the videos that were recommended on. Some other channels have like 50,000 subs. Ooh.
Love orchestra music. All right, Sunday, Warner Brothers Games and Turtle Rock will be giving players a new look at the zombie multiplayer fun of Back 4 Blood. And right now, we've got a quick tease
I'm actually
of a
really
new
looking forward to
boss
this game.
and news on the beta coming later this summer.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but I want something.
Elden Ring.
Sing it with me, boys.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man. To be fair, I have no doubt this game will be fun.
My only fear is lack of content. It's a smaller studio.
Yeah.
But it looks really fun. It's like a next gen Left 4 Dead.
It kind of essentially is.
The last one just came out in 2009. So.
Oh, that's big.
Damn. Open August 5th. A month before release, isn't it? PvP.
PvP.
Oh,
one of the things I'm most passionate about is getting you guys access to play more games at home. Last year, Steam and Xbox did incredible demo events around Summer Game Fest, and this year, Steam's Next Fest starts next Wednesday, and Xbox is back again to do an ID at Xbox demo event, which I'm announcing right now. It starts on Tuesday, and it's completely free, no badges required. One of the games I'm most excited about in the lineup is Tunic from my fellow Canadian Andrew Scholdice. Here he is to give you a little sneak preview of the brand new demo, which you can exclusively play on Xbox starting on Tuesday.
Hi, my name is Andrew Scholdice, and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric action-adventure about a tiny fox in a big world, where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I first started working on it about 6 years ago. It's been changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten it to today. So in Tunic, you start the game and you are a little fox that's washed up on a beach, and you don't have a whole lot of
big thing to do
for
yourself.
God, that must be so actually. You have your day job as well.
Off and maybe you're going to find a stick, and maybe if you venture a little bit
that's why
further,
literally probably why I said let's start 6 years ago.
About that sense of discovery, about wondering what's around the next corner. People have
You'll easily be able to get a job with my devs studio. This game's like even 70
that was for the home audience, and so it's full of never before seen stuff.
I mean, he clearly has a lot of talent. Like, looks like
just look at it now.
Yeah.
Just gameplay demo.
So excited
I feel
about
like that just cut off.
Sable
He
also,
was like, kind of like just speaking.
I thought that was one.
Or
maybe we were speaking. We didn't realize.
Next week on Xbox.
No, I definitely
next up, stave off Ragnarok in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack and slash gameplay goes Viking in Norsefeld's Tribes of Midgard, launching on PlayStation and PC July 27th. Here is the brand new trailer.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world. Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs. Or this
I'm intrigued.
And everything in it
As
will
Vikings
be
are so
destroyed
fucking cool.
forever. So take heed.
I love like Norse
The
mythology.
Helpings rise when the sun sets.
Yeah, I'm quite intrigued as well by it.
Spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day.
You know, obviously a co-op-based game as well, which is a plus.
Build to greater heights and face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're little used to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe.
This
Because
is
those
awesome.
giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla! Can't wait!
That actually looks like a really fun co-op game.
That looks really good.
July 27th.
July. PlayStation and Steam.
PlayStation and Steam. Okay.
Who's ready for some Evil Dead? We announced
Ooh,
this
forgot
game
about this.
last December at TGA, and now it's time for an extended look at
Kind of
the
looks like it's looking
gameplay.
like a Dead by Daylight
To tell
sort of
us
vibe,
more,
you know?
let's turn it over to my friend Tim Willits from Saber.
Was
Hi,
it?
Jeff. It's great to see you.
You know Evil Dead?
Today,
Of course I know that.
we have some extended footage of the Evil Dead.
Look at his Iron
the
Man
game.
statue in the background.
We
Holy
are
shit.
excited
God, that
to
must
show
cost
you
a lot.
this.
Phew.
And to help me explain it is Bruce Campbell.
Like
Thank you.
Hellraiser.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
Some graphics.
Yeah. Probably the best I've made, but
That's the guy from Army of the Dead film.
it became.
Hola,
It would be
cyber
the whole
friends.
universe, all the characters from the universe.
I'm Bruce
Did you have
Campbell.
thingy from the
Oh,
TV
what's his
show, the
name?
woman?
Ash
I can't remember her name.
the
He's
dude
funny
who
as hell as
saved
well.
the world from evil. I'm here to bring you the lowdown on the upcoming Evil Dead the game. You and your friends will team up as classic Evil Dead heroes to live the nightmare. You'll use savage finishing moves or
TV
tear
show.
evil a new one. Or if you're
That
not
was
into
in
the
the
whole
cliffhanger.
save the world thing, we have another option.
It's not gonna be.
You can play as the vile Kandarian demon itself. But who would want to
Okay.
do that? He'd be a dick. With the power of possession in your arsenal, you'll scare those goody two-shoes to death. Literally, you can do that if you're a dick. Whether you choose the path of evil or righteousness, you'll be throwing down in places you've seen before. You'll collect pages of the Necronomicon, uncover Nobi's lost tapes, and track down other legendary artifacts. When you've grabbed enough, you'll use a spell to send the Kandarian son of a bitch back to the hellhole it came from.
Looks like it could be really
This
good.
Soon
looks
you'll
like a
experience
really
the
good
horror
game.
yourself. But for now, I'll leave you with this thought.
Fun co-op game. Or something that
It
actually
was
plays
no
as a bad guy.
accident that Ash always wore brown pants.
I was a bit worried when they announced it. I didn't think they'd have like a massive budget. And
I
it'd
didn't
be-
think it would look like this.
Yeah.
I heard of the announcement, but I thought it was just going to be like a 2D game or something.
Aye, like a slightly smaller
That's
scale
really what I
game.
thought, yeah. That's awesome. They're not remaking Evil Dead either, or the soft reboot.
Oh, they did that. before, did they not?
I'm pretty sure I read that in the news. Oh, it's him. That's Ash as well. In the third film. You see, it's a clone and he kills him and he comes back alive.
I can vaguely remember that film.
Oh, it's such a good film. It's so funny.
They won. That looked really good.
Oh, I'm definitely getting
Okay,
that game.
guys, now it's time for the grand finale.
Elden Ring.
This is extremely special. Today, I am so deeply honored to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes from one of our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards. I want to personally thank this developer for believing in my vision of Summer Game Fest as a new way to bring all of us together for a cross-industry showcase and kick off the summer in the right way. So, without further ado, please sit back and
He's so
enjoy
excited.
this truly spectacular world premiere. It is finally time.
Elden Ring. It has to be Elden Ring.
It has to be.
The fact he said that there. Yes, it is. Oh yeah, it is.
The tarnished will soon return, guided by grace once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
Oh my god. I love the design of the creatures in their game.
Yeah, they're always like outstanding.
In search of the Elden Ring.
That was terrifying. Look at his face.
By the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame.
They will fight. And they will die.
How big is this game going to be? Jesus.
In an unending curse.
Definitely their biggest game. Oh my god. It's not a werewolf holding a fucking sword! Friendlies.
Oh!
Oh my.
For how else is a champion or a lord to be born?
Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee now.
Fuck.
I think I had too many hands.
Brandish the Elden Ring. For all of us.
Oh! I just finished. That is such a... That's a good game to start off the new year.
Ooh.
Oh my
actually
god.
happened.
That poster is incredible, by the
Elden
way.
Ring
Yes.
is coming, as you saw, January 21st, 2022 to next gen, current gen. It's so incredible, and I want to thank so much Miyazaki-san and the team at From for sharing that in-game look at Elden Ring. I hope you guys are happy. Oh my god, I'm free out of prison. All right, and that's gonna do it for Summer
looks
Game
so
Fest
excited about
Kickoff Live. Thank you so much to all the developers who took part, and for you and watching around the world. It means so much to me. Summer Game Fest continues all weekend with Netflix Geeked Week and Prime Matter tomorrow, Ubisoft Forward on Saturday, and Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday, Square Enix as well. Head to summergamefest.com for the full and complete schedule, and this is really just the kickoff to summer and a ton of other amazing events.
Oh,
that I'm
yeah,
fully
boy.
supportive of, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us as well. As for me, I'll see you again on August 25th for Gamescom Opening Night Live. And this December, I am so happy to say that the Game Awards will return as an in-person ceremony at the Microsoft
Awesome.
Theater in Los Angeles. More details are coming later this summer.
Love the Game Awards.
Thanks again
Always
for
good
being
to
a
watch.
part of Summer Game Fest. We will see you tomorrow for more, and stay tuned for the Day of the Devs
like
with I Am 8-Bit and Double
twice as many
Fine
people watch the
right
Game Awards
now.
than the Oscars.
Good night,
mate.
everybody.
It's more entertaining. The Oscars is just like so
Oh,
prestigious. and no one gives a
Elden
shit.
Ring. It's real.
Oh,
That's
that
subreddit.
game looks like it's actually going to be
The Elden Ring
massive.
subreddit is being full on meltdown right now.
Yep. Everyone's going to be meltdown after that.
Oh. Well,
see, some of the designs of that creatures. Sorry, before we cut off. Some of the designs on
I
that
know.
was amazing.
That's just... I just
Hello
love
and welcome to Day of the Devs.
their design of their monsters.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so freaking cool, man.
Brilliant.
Oh, can't wait. I can't wait to get really angry at that game.
I know.
Right, anyway, that is our live reaction to the Summer Game Fest, and it's the start. And then, obviously, E3 is coming
Yeah,
this
boy.
weekend, and I'm so freaking excited for it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to us.
Of course.
And leave a comment, see what you thought about it. What did you think about Elden Ring?
Yeah. Of course, if you want to follow us on Twitter or anything else, all the links will be in the description as always. And thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Later on, boys.